Hello viewers and welcome to my new video. Today's video is going to be about a new music distribution service that I have been made aware of. I've actually been approached by the company and asked to do a review of their distribution service. So this is what I'm going to do today, and perhaps some of you, if you like it, you may decide to join them as well. So let's get to it. I'm going to share my screen as always and just go through the features and kind of explain to you how all it works and what the differences are between them and perhaps some of the other platforms as well. Okay, so when we go to their website, this is what we see at the beginning. They've got quite a colorful website, but let's see what they actually offer. So the first thing is you can actually get your music on all the streaming platforms. So this is pretty standard, isn't it? So it's kind of what any other music distributor would offer you. So they can obviously distribute your music onto all the big sort of major streaming platforms such as Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, and all these, Amazon and all these other platforms as well. I'm going to actually have a look at the pricing because I just wanted to do some comparison here and actually explain to you what they offer versus some of the competition sort of offers. So let's have a look at that, because that's obviously one of the most important thing really. They've got actually two types of a price plan. Okay, the first one is actually completely free of charge and the other costs $49.99, so $50 ultimately per year. Okay, so this is what they've got. Let's just analyze it a little bit. So what do you get with the free plan? So this is quite interesting. So you get a release. So what they promise here effectively is that you will get your music released in 6 days, and you can actually make unlimited releases under this package. So effectively you play nothing in advance and you can release as many things as you want. All major streaming services, so obviously that's kind of comes with most music distributors. You can also release, which is really interesting because many other distribution platforms actually do not offer this service. You can release multiple artists and label profiles under this free upload or free distribution service. So effectively you don't need to pay anything and you can release as many releases as you want, which is really good actually. Plus additional stores such as TikTok and Instagram. Now here is how it actually works, and this is how they make their money, because obviously you don't pay anything upfront. However, what they actually say here, that you will get 80% royalties. So effectively when you get paid, when money starts coming in from your streaming, what they will do, they will keep 20% of those royalties and you will receive 80% of royalties. So the actual sign up is free, but then obviously you will sort of, the payments depend on the royalties, and you know they will just take a percentage of that. So this is how it works. All right. And also when it comes to YouTube Content ID, they will take 20% fee out of that. So if you get any money from YouTube Content ID, they will take 20% of that. Okay. What you will get is financial statements, as well as advanced analytics, trends and statistics, and a dedicated account manager, what they say here. Also a 12-hour fast lane support. So effectively what they say to you is that they will respond to you in 12 hours. You know what I mean? If you raise a query with them and stuff like that. Okay. So this is your free plan. And then you've got a platinum plan, which costs $49.99 per year. And what you get within this plan is effectively you've got a faster release time. So release in 3 days rather than 6 days. Again, you get unlimited releases. So again, you can release as many songs or as many albums as you wish under this plan. Also multiple artist and label profiles, a custom record label, and additional stores. So again, so this is the same kind of TikTok and IG. Now the difference here, as I can see, there's probably 3 key differences. One is the fact that you keep 100% of royalties. So as opposed to the other free plan when you only keep 80% and you have to kind of relinquish 20% to the company. In this scenario, you keep 100% royalties. Also, the YouTube content ID doesn't cost you anything extra and you get all that money basically yourself. And the third difference that I can see is the 6-hour fast lane support. So effectively, rather than waiting for 12 hours for a reply from the customer service, you will wait for 6 hours. So these are the key differences. Quicker release, 3 days time, 100% royalties go to you, as well as YouTube content ID. So if you want to class that as a 4th thing, and the response time from the customer service is going to be faster. The good news that I have for you today is that if you decide to actually join them and you do this through this video, through the link, I'm going to leave a link under the description of this video, and by using a word Bartek, you will be able to get a $25 discount out of that purchase. So if you select that platinum plan in order to keep all your 100% royalties and all your YouTube content ID royalties, as well as a faster release time, you will only effectively pay 50% of that asking price. So let's see what else they actually have here, right? There's something they call advance. So let's have a look at this. So this is called access your future royalties now. So this is really interesting actually. So what it says is itching to tour but can't afford the flights, need funds for PR, marketing, recording and production, looking to press your latest album on vinyl. With Holatune Advance, you could be eligible to access your future streaming royalties to help fund the next stage in your career. So this is really interesting. This is a Holatune Advance is royalties prepayment program from Holatune, of Europe's most forward-thinking independently owned digital distribution and artist services company. So basically what they say is that their data-driven algorithms will analyze your current streaming to check if you are eligible for advanced funding. So I think what it means is that if you are proven to be getting quite a lot of streams, then you will be able to get this advance from them. Then you can kind of pay back through your streams if you need sort of some money now for touring or things like that, you know. So this is what they say to you. You need to sign up to Holatune, head to Holatune Advance. Then they will review your submission and your application, and they will get in touch with you to provide an offer document outlining the advance amount and terms, and then you will decide whether you want to accept or not basically that offer. And the eligibility depends on the amount of streaming data that we have they have to work with, and that your music needs to be distributed through them and be generating income on a monthly basis. So, you know, it all depends, like I said, it all depends on how much money your streams effectively generate. And they have this kind of an offer, right? So this is really interesting. Something else I actually wanted to get back is the pricing. Just to kind of compare this a little bit with some other music distribution services, because, for example, with the free release if you wanted to do, because this is a very similar to CD Baby approach, because CD Baby does do some kind of a similar plan where you upload a release and then they take like a percentage out of the royalties from that release. However, the difference here is that in CD Baby's example, they actually charge you, so you have to pay per release. I think it's like a one-off payment. So let me just get onto this. So basically, on CD Baby's website, what they say is release a single or album for just $9.99. There's no subscription fees, and it's a lifetime distribution. But effectively, what they will do is they will take some money out of that, basically release when it starts generating income for you, right? I'm also going to compare it against Ditto Music pricing, because this is really interesting. So for example, Distro Music, just to compare that, they have this started pack for £19 a year, where we can only release unlimited music for one artist only. Yes, you keep 100% of royalties, but again, like I say, there's only one artist available to be released, whilst in this free or either free or platinum program through Holatune, it's kind of, you can release unlimited amount of artists or unlimited music for as many artists as you wish. Now with Ditto Music it goes up, so the pro plan is £59 a year, so that's already more expensive than the platinum plan with Holatune, which is $49.99. This is £59, and this only allows you to release unlimited music for 2 artists, right? So that's kind of still quite limited. As you can see, there's some other features here, like you can kind of pitch for TV and music sync features and things like that. So, which the other plan doesn't have, but still it's more expensive. And then you've got labels. So this plan. So for example, if you are a record label and you wanted to release multiple things, it would cost you £89 a year for 5 artists. And then look what happens if I increase that here. So 10 artists already goes up to £139 per year. 15 artists, £179. 20 artists, £219. And it keeps going up to 40 artists, which would cost you £319 a year. So obviously the other offer, the platinum offer at $49.99 a year, is a lot cheaper when you compare them to each other in terms of the music distribution. So that's sort of important or helpful to keep that in mind. Okay, so let's have a look at what other things they actually have. So they have this dashboard, and basically through this dashboard, this is how you release the music. So I can just kind of demonstrate to you what this actually looks like. So for example, you can create a release. Let me check. So you can create a release, for example, from scratch. So if I just do that, so blah blah release, just to use an example. So you effectively, what it says here is you need to put well, as with anything else really, any other streaming platform, you put a version, language of the title. So let me see how that works. So English, you can pick that, for example. Release type, put single, say, and again cover art upload. So it's like virtually the same as with any other distributor. You basically upload your cover art into here. You have a choice between primary genre, and secondary genre, for example. Credits, so you can put any contributors basically and what role they played on this record. Labels, So you can like basically edit the label if you wanted to. You could actually find the label and add it here. Identity, so the UPC EAN code. Obviously, if you've already got it, you can use it here, or you can request a new UPC code. And the reference number also, you can either use your own, or you can request one from Holatune effectively. Okay, so then I have licenses. So digital release date, release time. So this is where you indicate when you want this release to be available digitally. The time zone of reference, which is really cool actually that you can do that. Original release date. So when because this may obviously have already been released, you may be moving your tracks from another distributor to this distributor. License type, so you have a choice. Who's the copyright owner and who's the publishing rights owner as well, which is really good. Territories, so you can say the entire world or you can edit that. Price category is actually budget, medium, full, or premium. I'm not quite more on info price category, so let's have a look. Right, so some channels allow you to decide the price band for your music. So this is how much you're going to be selling your tracks for. So the price band you select will apply to all channels. Mid is the standard price on iTunes of 99 euros, 99 cents rather, sorry, per track. And the price band most often used around the world. Budget is 69 cents per track. And the full is 129, premium 169. So yeah, so this is up to you really what you choose and how you decide to price your tracks. So this is really helpful, I think. So you can actually save those details here as well. I obviously haven't put any info, but what I'm gonna do is see how you add tracks. So again, you can add them from computer or from catalog. So if you wanted to do that. And the catalog would be the one that I presume you have already got uploaded here, but again you can upload your masters, your own tracks from your computer, and then it takes you to preview and distribute. So effectively, once you've uploaded all your artwork, then you will receive you will be able to preview all the details before you actually decide to publish your release. The history, I've not got a history because obviously I'm just doing a review and I'm kind of just giving you an overview of this. And then distribution. So again, this is currently not distributed anywhere, but it shows you kind of like where your songs would be distributed to. And I think that's it in the main. And obviously, once this is released, you will be given all these analytics, so you'll be able to see how much how many streams and how much money those streams are generating effectively from your releases. So if you are interested in trying something new, something different in terms of distributing your music, here's this new music distributor on the market, Holatune, and basically if you sign up with them you can sign up with them for free, or if you decide to go through the platinum program, you can actually get a discount if you go through the link underneath my video and then type in the word Bartek. When you are signing up for your account, you will be given a discount of $25. So effectively you just pay half the price of what we would normally pay. So if this is of interest, obviously you can go and sign up. And this is it from me today for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.